County leaders are moving forward with a plan to track San Diegans who are homeless. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Right now, many people living on our streets move anonymously through programs with no way to track their progress. As a result, some services are unnecessarily repeated and agencies have no way to coordinate care.
CBS 8's Steve Price is working to explain how this program will work. Steve?
The plan is to create a database that tracks homeless people by name. That way, as they move from city to city around our county, new agencies helping them can see the services they've already received and better coordinate future assistance.
It's really difficult to address our homelessness crisis when we don't even know who's homeless.
County supervisors don't know what it'll cost or how to implement it, but what they do know is that a by-name list for those living on our streets makes sense.
Somebody homeless in Chula Vista might get services, might get a diagnosis or things like that, and then if they move to Oceanside or some other part of the county or the city of San Diego, we have to kind of start over from square one again.
The idea was brought to county supervisors by Greg Angel, CEO of Interfaith Community Services. He explained the benefits by phone at Tuesday's board meeting.
So this will really allow us as service providers, local government, healthcare providers to work together off of a shared roster, provide more person-centered care, and also measure overall system effectiveness.
Other homeless advocates also support the idea, but there is some concern that this list will give people living on the street a false sense of hope that they are closer to obtaining housing when they are not. And they wonder who will keep these lists current.
You have to have a warm body sitting there typing in the information into different softwares that they're contractually obligated to do, and that takes their time away from actually helping house somebody.
This is not a new idea. It's already in place here in the county to help two specific groups, homeless veterans and youth. And County Supervisor Jim Desmond says it's working.
And the homeless veterans decreased by 30%, and the youth on the street without shelter decreased by 6%.
Whether this can be successful with a larger population has yet to be seen, especially since veterans and youth living on our streets have more resources at their disposal.
Chair Fletcher, that motion passes unanimously with all supervisors being present and voting aye.
Today's vote sends the proposal to county staff, who will now have 90 days to figure out the logistics and cost. If this does happen, it will be a voluntary program. No one will be forced to give personal information. Steve Price, CBS 8.
Thanks, Steve.